Hey everybody, look, just want something to remind you guys because everything that's going on, things are getting tight for people financially, and it's just not individuals, employees, but there's individual companies, and there are several companies that I am finding that is ripping off people and shysting people on the back end and adding extra charges. The first thing I want to just go real quick. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Is to, as far as if you, I don't care if you're traveling, if you're having a rendezvous, or if it's actually where you stay. Sorry about that. That's people outside. Or exactly where you stay, whether you stay an extended stay, or whatever it may be, whether you're displaced, homeless, whatever the case may be. If you're staying at a hotel, a motel, an inn, or a rooming house, or anything like that, you need a couple of things you need to know. First and foremost, if you go through a website or what you call it, a service site such as Booking, Priceline, Hotwire, etc., Travelocity, and all of that, when you reserve your room and it's confirmed and they give you a price, that's the price you pay. Do not let these places. I had an issue just now. Actually, I'm dealing with Red Roof Plus, and they're trying to tell me that I was undercharged. That the guy, I'm trying to hold this thing because my arm, sorry, is like getting tired. Sorry about that. Can you see me? Okay. That I was actually undercharged. I was actually charged for. I suppose I had two safe charges, right? Now I don't know if they mean safe like something you put your stuff in, or safe and they mean incidentals because they didn't use the word incidentals. But nonetheless, I was having a problem checking in because the guy kept putting the wrong amount in. First he had one amount. I'm like, that's not what it says over here that I'm supposed to pay. Then it jumped up like $30-something. And I said, that's definitely not something I was going to pay. He said, well, you can pay it and then we'll just take it off of one of your room stays. I said, no, we're not doing that. I said, because that's not what I'm supposed to pay. I'm not going to pay something not supposed to pay and expect you to give it back to me later. So nonetheless, I thought he finally got it right. The amount came up. I scanned my card. Well, 2-3 in the morning, I used the restroom, and I go back. No, I used the restroom. I went to sleep. Go back about 2-3 in the morning. Use the restroom again because I take these water pills, right? So next thing I know, I'm stepping in all of this water. Well, found out that the toilet didn't work. The toilet was stopped up, and I was wondering why the toilet water was low and the seat was up. So I'm thinking, well, maybe somebody cleaned it, or whatever. Then when I put the seat down, it looked like it was feces on it, but it was actually burn marks from, I guess, somebody having a cigarette or a joint or whatever they had on the seat. But nonetheless, found out that the reason why they had it up is because they knew it was stopped up. Whoever wiped down the room, because they didn't clean, whoever wiped down the room. And instead of them going to get a plunger and do what they got to do, they left it like that. I guess they got the water up and they left it like that. So I'm having to deal with that. So nonetheless, and some just said, check your account. So I checked my account. I see two charges. The charge that I scanned my card for, another charge that I didn't scan my card for. So I'm like, at this point, it's not an overcharge, it's stealing. I had an issue a couple of weeks ago at another hotel, the Aloft hotel, which is supposed to be a seemingly somewhat upper scale type of hotel, which is really nice. And but the thing that got me was after I was extending my stay, they turned around and the lady said, "Oh, we need to charge you for incidentals. It's $69, $17, or something like that per day." And I said, "Well, where is that?" I said, "First of all, you never charged me any incidentals when I came in here. You didn't mention incidentals, and there's none on the website, and there's nothing out here saying about incidentals." She said, "Well, we normally charge that, I said, "Normally?" She said, "Well, we charge that." So she said, "Well, when you stayed here last time, they didn't charge you, but we have to charge. Well, I'll just charge you the one." So I said, "Well, I need a receipt. I need a receipt for the past stays." So she gave me the receipt. I went on. After I checked out and left there, I noticed that they didn't take the money out of my account for that stay. And I'm like, okay, well, it's going to sit there because, the money's on. I'm not messing with it. So 3 days later, well, the hold had dropped off. And then the money was still sitting there. So I'm like, well, what's going on? So I called the bank and they said it's no hold on. I'm thinking maybe something in the background. So about 2-3 days later, they take it out. So when they took it out, which is very interesting, again, I didn't swipe a card. So my thing is, okay, so you able to just charge my card after the fact. I'm already gone. The hold is gone. And not that I had a problem with them getting the money because it is old, but I did have a problem with the fact that they were able to go in and resubmit that payment and without me using my card. So when I looked at my receipts, I realized at the previous stays that they had charged me an extra $25 and some change. And so when I went back and asked what this is, because I already know at this point you're stealing because you already said that she didn't charge anything extra. So when I went to check, she said that the one lady who actually put it on, she tried to say it was a lady named Emily who did it, but that charge went on about a half an hour before I extended the room stay. So I was already talking to her. So she put that charge on and she tried to say that it was an extra, it was taxes because the lady, Miss Emily, did not charge me enough taxes. So what I want you guys to understand is this. When you go through them sites and you get a set amount, that's the set amount you pay for that room. Period. They can't say, well, you got to pay more taxes and you got to pay these extra. The only time that you have to worry about the incidentals, because a lot of times when you read the terms and conditions on some of these hotels, you will see it right on the site that says you have to put down $100 for incidentals, or you got to put down $50 for incidentals, whatever it is. But if it's nothing on that site, and mainly if it's nothing there, because even if it's something there that's not actually valid because it's supposed to be on the site when you made the purchase, because a lot of those sites you can't cancel, you are stuck, or you lose all your money. So if I go to a hotel and now you have it on your site, oh, well, I thought somebody great hit me, or going on your site but don't have it when I made my purchase, then you can't charge me that. So again, I want y'all to be very careful of when y'all staying at these hotels. I don't care if it's a low end, I don't care if it's a high end. People are, and this is all right, and these all within 1 month. This all was actually within the last 3 to 4 weeks. So that I had 2 hotels, well, one inn and one hotel, try to dig me out of some money. So I just want y'all to be aware that they're not allowed to do that. Also, it was something else I wanted to tell you guys. It was something else I wanted to tell you guys. It's not coming to me. I'm sorry about that. It was 2 things that I wanted to make sure that I let you guys know I'm dealing with that. So like I said again, it's actually stealing, and don't let them tell you that like right now I know they're gonna try to tell me that this person was new. But they can't claim that, because if they were new, why would you have a new person working the front counter by themselves on a weekend, and a holiday weekend at that, one is extremely busy? So that's out. So again, and another thing, no, that's not what I said that in another video. But nonetheless, y'all just be careful out here. Look at your receipts. Even when you at the store, look at your receipts to make sure that nothing else was added on to your payment. Nothing, they're not charging you for extra stuff. Please look at it. So again, be mindful of your bill. Always ask for a copy of what you signed when you sign it, as well as a copy of a receipt when you leave. Don't just leave and say, okay, well, I checked out, here's my keys. Definitely get a receipt. I don't care if they tell you where you went through book and say, well, give me something to show that I'm checking out from here, to make sure that they can't try to charge you extra. All right, that's all I wanted to tell you. Y'all have a good day now. Bye-bye.